Autopsy, 17/12/07. Subject, female, 29 years old. The morticians meet, fridge white over her body, caught in the comedy of death, preparing to split her open and see what's inside. With chicken scissor shears, they ratchet open her chest to find the first anomaly. Nestled round her heart are seashells tucked beneath bloody flesh. On the stomach wall, still pulsing, a bumper sticker, Save Ferris. One of the morticians laughs nervously. As the shadows of the woman's lovers slip from the slick arteries curl, it becomes clear that her lungs are stuffed with sheaves of paper and old records, the Sex Pistols, Janis Joplin, and Beethoven's Ninth. In her ears, a clarinet, a franking machine, and the long squeal of tyres. The smell of burning rubber fills the room. A cleaner trundles in a trolley, and there are three now, intrigued, digging through the woman's entrails. In the neat curve of her brain pan are words strewn, reckless and chaotic, pages ripped from books and an old wardrobe door. With delicate hands they fold open her neck and find a swan, a tutu, and a ballet set. Caught in the strings of her voice box, a dictaphone. The cleaner picks it up and presses play, so words fill the room in endless loop. It's a deal, it's a steal, it's a sale of the fucking century. In fact, fuck it, Nick, I think I'll keep it. All right, keep your Allens on. With a click, one of the white-coated turns it off, leaving every movement sounding loud. There are 6 people in the room now. The cleaner, a cop who's come off duty, the on-call doctor, 2 morticians and an undertaker, nominally here for another body. For a moment they pause, looking at each other, and then begin again. Everyone jumps when from beneath a lifted clavicle a small woolen cat in Christmas colours springs into the air like a paper snake from a peanut tin. Beneath her ribs, pushing aside her grandfather's toolbox, is a bottle of chartreuse and an empty gin bottle. The black-haired mortician hands around some beakers, pouring them all a green dram with her pale, shaking hand. They slug it down like shots, throwing back their heads. The cop shakes his own in wonder. Peeling back the skin to her elbows, they find fishnet stockings and an invitation from Dr. Frankenfurter. A cuttlefish, still curiously alive, pulsing with colour before fading into the air. Folded about the threads of her wrists, an old patched coat, caught in the wheels of a bicycle, defying logic by hiding in the slim hollow. No longer hesitant, they open her hands, which pour out marbles, ribbons and feathers, blue and green strings, stickers and rocks, candles, glitter, and 100,000 smaller things. Each of the 6 pulls something precious from the flow. The doctor, a small brown photo. The cleaner, a dried flower. The cop, a blue marble. The male mortician, a white feather. The female mortician, a tiny bone. The undertaker, simply sifting his hands through the glitter that dribbles from her palms to pile on the ground beside the slab. Reverent, they open the cradle of her pelvis, where the ghosts of unborn things curl around an unmade bed, quilted with the smell of rain in the morning. Running down the inside of her thighs, an oriental rug, filled with tiny geometric pictures marked by a leaky bottle of lemonade, leading to the umbrella stand in her shin, which falls out, loudly, onto the floor. The autopsy room is cluttered now, with the bed and the bicycle and the wardrobe door and other things. The sides of the room obscured. Outside, other employees pass, but do not look in. They come slowly to her feet, pulling gently at the bend of her ankle. First a button, then a heel, a pair of old red shoes. And searching deep among the bones of her foot, they see the dark path walked. Even the undertaker steps back, each looking at this woman cut open before them, her body the slim case of her life. The doctor is ready to leave, but the two morticians step forward again while the cleaner leans on his mop. Parting her lips, they are startled by her lover's kisses, the taste of tank water, strawberries and wine, a bottle cap, and a smooth stone she liked to push around in her mouth. With delicate tools they tap at her teeth, frantic to find an answer. There are pianos, seahorses and elephants, the very moon inside the ivory cups, but not what they seek. It's the cop with driftwood hands who turns her head, so that finally they see into her eyes. In her eyes, there are 1,000 birds, folded and sleeping, all wrapped in retina and the truth of vitreous humour. At the first brush of the scalpel, they explode into the air, flapping ribbons of colour, soaring and spiralling flock from the cold open body on the slab, rising to the ceiling, out through the windows, up the chimney and into beyond. They are all touched by the feather breath of wings. The woman on the slab, all eye empty and gone into the world. The morticians, struck dumb with wonder. The undertaker, silently weeping. And the cleaner, on his knees, smiling like a child in the sun. Thank you.
I'm sure we all know who Heinrich Himmler was, head of the SS. Himmler retires early. In private, erect, you still barely fill your small, girlish hand. And so the black clothes, black boots, black leather, a death's head on your black cap, the air you travel through beating with fear, a lullaby of screams to soothe you, your pillow the grief of Europe, your consolation, a chorus of children's voices crying, "Hurry, Mummy, burning, hurry,